Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about stuff so we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Jeremy. Welcome to episode 48.
Whoa.
I know.
Getting a 50.
We're going to talk about rides at Knott's Berry Farm. Really quick, before we get into anything, I would be remiss if I did not say happy birthday to Mr. John.
Happy
Mr. John
birthday,
Tom.
Jonathan.
Happy birthday, big buddy. He's probably talking about me in the comments right now. Jamal said me and John always have beef with each other. We're always beefing about something.
They love to just beef about stupid. How old is John this year?
It's at that point now where I have to think about it for a second, too. He's 22.
22.
Yeah. What?
Is he going to listen to that song by Taylor Swift?
That boggles the mind. I still think of John and Thaddeus like around like the 13 to like 16 age range around there for whatever reason.
John's birthday always reminds me of us being in the hospital watching the movie. What was it? I'll Be Home for Christmas?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas? Yep. I actually just talked about that movie last night. John said John told me he can't watch it because he always watches it on Christmas Eve with his best buddy Doug. That's what he told me yesterday.
Oh.
Which, comment down below. I know Jamal says we're always beefing, but this is why. John and I like different things. As in, like, different brands of things. Like, perfect thing here is for drumming. I love Evans, and he likes Remo. And he always likes to tell me that Remo's better. And then I talked about it one day. And then the funny thing was, he bought the Evans heads I talked about. He said, actually, yeah, they are. They tune easier. But anyway, John, with him being born, reminds me of, I had a basketball game, and I remember Mom was at the hospital, and we were going to go see her. And then Dad called her, and she was like, no, they said, you can't come see me. I'm not going to labor. You have to go home, whatever. And then we went home, and then not long after that, she actually did go into labor, and she had the baby.
That's true. But at John's point, Mom already had so many.
Yeah.
They kind of just slid out at that point.
Hey, yo.
Well, your first wanted to be taken forever.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember us always just sitting there for
forever.
Yeah. But that was kind of the thing.
We have a home video, not of the birth, of the aftermath, of like him going to see him for the first time somewhere.
I think there is a video.
If I remember correctly, that's the video where I'm holding the camera off to the side because I'm looking at John and Mom, and I would get video of Dad unbuttoning his pants and like tucking his shirt in.
No, there is a video of someone's birth, but it's a side shot.
I think that was Chrissy's.
That's the one I was in there for, and I do believe Mom had me in there
Chrissy?
Because she didn't want me to have a baby. I feel like that was her birth control. Why was I in there?
I don't know.
Was Dad in there?
Yeah, he was. I was not. I was at home. Actually, true story, for Chrissy, Dad called on the phone, and I had it on speakerphone, and I heard Chrissy be born.
Whoa.
But we're talking about that. Well, I didn't hear anything like that. I just heard like some cries and stuff, and the dad crying and say, your sister's born.
I could tell you,
Oh, no, he didn't say sister. That's right, because we never knew what the sex of the baby was until we got there.
Until it happened.
Until we were
I watched
there.
from the side, and I can remember...
I remember you telling me afterwards how disgusting it was.
Seeing what happened after the baby came out, and I said, wow.
She said, no, thank you.
Anyways.
I think that's all I had to talk. Well, You
didn't say what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about Knott's Berry Farm, but then we kind of got off on a whole tangent, whatever. But happy birthday,
That
John.
was a wild trip. Jeremy said, so if you don't want your room to smell like childbirth, go over to Magic Candle Company and use our code so we don't forget.
15% off.
You know what you could do, though? You can't light a candle. Well, if you had it at home, you could light a candle during the childbirth. And why would we talk about that? Because the childbirth of Jesus is coming up, even though people say he wasn't born at Christmas time. I like to believe that he is. Mm-hmm. And you could do maybe a room spray or bring one of the car air fresheners.
There you go.
I just had a vision of someone giving birth and hanging the car air freshener at that location, and that was a wild thought.
I seen a meme recently, and it was like about like Jesus being born, and it's like this one guy and it says dude just doing a drum solo, as in like Little Drummer Boy.
Classic. Solo.
But yeah. So speaking of that, next week will be our 1 year anniversary
Yes.
of the podcast. Felicia's like, what is this guy talking about?
No, I made that face because I pulled up my notes app and it says no notes at all from anything, and my note app is full. Does
Oh,
that mean my phone died?
No, you should just be able to resync it somehow. If you go to settings, there should be like something in there to resync.
Hey, look at that. There it goes.
There you go. Sometimes it
My
just takes
phone's
a minute
plugged
to
in
refresh.
behind me is the thing.
Oh, maybe that's why. But anyway, yeah. So next week is going to be our 1 year anniversary. We have something special in store. Yeah, everyone, give us a round of applause. The one thing I will say though, is you
What will
guys
you
messed
say?
up again. You guys messed up. You didn't get the secret word, and if you would have got the secret word, you would have been a guest on our 1 year anniversary
1
podcast.
year.
And I thought it was so obvious, and nobody got it.
I mean, I thought it was too, but then I kind of went and looked at the podcast and there was no comments at all.
Yeah,
So that's why nobody got it.
yeah. What you gonna do?
It sucks because it really was.
I like your hoodie there, though. By the way, that's not it, but I like your hoodie. I just noticed it.
You know,
I
I
got
had
mine.
pulled this out because I'm actually wearing a sweatshirt.
Oh, nice.
For those who don't know, today feels like negative temps. At least it did this morning.
Yeah, this
like,
morning felt
even
like
though
negative 14 when I left for work. Right now, it only feels like 4.
I don't like to like crank the heat in the house, even when it's cold. 70.
Me either.
It's like my max. So my heat's at
Yeah.
70, but then
70,
sometimes
maybe 71, especially at night because I like to sleep in the cold. I like to be cold.
I would say at night though I like 68. But letting the dogs in and out, and sometimes like you just feel still a little cold, and I'm like,
Right.
I don't want to turn the heat back on. I'm gonna put on some layers, and I grab this.
Right.
And shout out! Actually, I did watch a couple of the Charles Trippy's vlogs today.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah, and
I'm
as
way
Jeremy always
behind.
says, this didn't fit before, but it fits now. So
Yep.
there you go.
Actually, I bought that for you for Christmas that one year. That's how you got it.
I
Remember
do
that?
recall.
I need to get mine back out. I wore it for a little bit, but it's too cold to wear right now outside. It's way too cold. Anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. But be sure to keep an eye out or 2 buys for next week for our special episode.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Definitely tune in and
Comment.
comment.
This
And
is me
I
looking at
just
you. Comment.
I think it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. It's Christmas time. It's our 1 year anniversary. I don't know. It's just I think
Yeah.
it's going to be really great.
I think so too.
And I also think if you kind of compare us to last Christmas, our first episode, we look a little different. So good
I was
for
gonna
us.
say that. Yeah.
Longest, as Jeremy says, we've stuck along with this in a long, long time. So
Yeah. Look
oh
at that.
yeah, I forgot my hitchhiker thumb don't work. Anyway, so when I'm this thumb, I'm gonna go ahead and give Jeremy already knows I'm gonna do this thumb Pony Express.
Yep. I don't have it on my list because I didn't go on the ride and I didn't know what the name was, but I was pretty sure it was that.
It was Pony Express. I do have to say, does your thumb work?
No.
What the?
Put it by your face.
I do have to say that when we did go to Knott's Berry, I believe we thumbs. We did well
There
something
you go.
fucking worked. We did say how when we went there, like for some reason, there was like nobody there.
It was dead.
Weird, right? And I just
All the
thought
videos we
that's-
watched before it was crowded as hell.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the and then you look at other videos, there's a ton of people. So we just
Went on a
we were
random day, I
blessed
guess.
that day, and we just for some reason like nobody
Thank you,
was there.
Jesus.
So we went on Pony Express. I don't even know how many times, multiple times. It
Mhm.
is a roller coaster. The thing I liked about it is that you, at least for me, I kind of felt like more in control of the ride because you're not just sitting in a cart flying around. You're sitting on it like you're sitting on a horse or you would like a motorcycle. So like, you got like I just feel like you feel more secure. You got your legs on both sides, which they're kind of thinking about it now. The way that the thing is on the back of your ankles is very
Mhm.
similar to how the Tron ride is.
Yep, which we still need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Kingdom
So
company 50%
I just
off.
feel like you just feel so secure. You got your legs pressed in there. You're holding on with your arms, and you just like I don't know. I think it's a very secure ride. I like it. Some roller coasters I like, a lot I don't, but this one I do because I said like I don't know. It feels like if you were I never ridden a horse, but riding a horse, or Jeremy could say riding a motorcycle, but I don't think Jeremy went on this ride.
I did not go on this ride. I was
You
scared.
should have went on this ride. It was like
I
not
know.
scary
There was one time, legit, they went like 5 or 6 times in a row. They would
because
get
there
off,
was
go back on,
no
get off, get back on.
line.
And they would get off because they would say you couldn't go on the ride again. You had to like get off and go back on for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And they would just wait for them to get back on the ride.
Yeah.
It was dead that day. I don't know why. One of my rides on here is the Calico Mine Ride.
Hey, I got that on mine.
The only thing I don't like about it is the same thing as Big Thunder Mountain when you're inside and you hear the track and it just reverberates off everything and it hits that like frequency in your ears and it's like so loud.
Mm.
That I don't like.
The only thing I don't like about it is that it seemed like it was going to fall apart a little
That
bit.
too. I was going to say that.
I actually just watched that vlog earlier.
I meant to rewatch it, but I didn't have time before we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was going to fall apart.
It's a cool ride. You're sitting in this. Don't mind me. I'm trying to get these hairs situated. It's a cool ride. You're sitting in this minecart, and it's not like it's not a roller coaster at all.
It's chill.
But yeah, there was a part, and Jamal was like, "Is this gonna break apart?" So
It did not. We're still here, as you see.
yeah,
We survived.
no, it didn't. But maybe that's how it's supposed to be the feel
Maybe. I don't
of
know.
a rickety mine train. But
Right
it's
now,
cool.
it's not Mary Farm right now.
Oh yeah,
I do like that, how for each holiday they
Christmas.
change it. Like Halloween, it's Scary Farm, and Christmas, it's Mary Farm.
Mary Farm.
I
But
would definitely go back.
yeah, it does give Big Thunder Mountain vibes off. You get to go
I think it's part of the reason I
inside.
like this so much.
Yeah, you get to go like
And
inside and see the
right, I
stuff.
like how there's like it's like a cart, but you like instead of sitting like how you do in like Disney, like two, and like you're buckled in, whatever. You're just kind of like chilling in the cart. You know, you're not like
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not like
it's not
crazy.
fast.
No, it's chill. I like it. We'll do
So
it
if you
again.
want a chill ride, I mean, inside when you go inside the mine or whatever, I mean, it's not dark, but it is darker.
Right.
But I'm saying I would say if you don't like fast rides, you should go on that.
Mm-hmm.
If you like slow rides, you should go on it. Interesting rides, you should go on it.
Yeah.
A dog could go on it, honestly, because it does not going to tip you.
It's a good point.
A dog could
could.
go on that.
Woof woof.
Woof woof. I would take mine. Not Callie. Millie would jump out.
I showed my one of my bosses your dogs today. He thought
Oh.
Oliver was adorable. He said, "Oh, look at him. He's adorable."
You know, he's very upset that he doesn't have a coat. He left it at Grandma's.
I was actually telling him that's how it all started because my coworker was talking about his dog, how she's a puppy. And like, oh, you got little booties for her? He said, not yet, but I want to get her. I said, actually, my sister was talking about getting booties for her dog. He's like, oh, really? He's like, what's her dog look like? I'm like, bam.
He looks cute.
He said he doesn't have a dog, but he's thinking in a few months. He said he thinks he's gonna get a dog from the Humane Society. I said you should.
Tell him to go right now because think about on Christmas and Christmas Eve, them dogs just
Right.
sitting all alone.
I will say this though. Yes, but don't be those people who just gets a dog for your kid for Christmas and then you just get rid of it.
Oh no, I
I
think
hate if you do that. I'm telling you right now, you. I hate you because that's horrible.
as an adult, you should get a dog to save a dog and give a dog a
Yes.
better
Mhm.
life.
What she did tell me, not saying he's gonna do that. He did tell me that he's gonna get it for the like Humane Society or something like that. He said he's gonna adopt. I said good. But yeah, you hear stories about people doing that all the time. They get a dog, then they get upset about it, and they just get rid of it. Like that's up.
Yep, got to get through that crazy stage, especially if they're younger.
Yep. Felicia has that fun right now.
Yeah, Millie. What are my dogs? Rick this week. Millie broke our ottoman.
I was telling my boss about that.
She
He's like,
jumps
"Oh,
on it
boy."
like parkour. She's like 80 pounds. She's a big girl. So the
Mhm.
other dogs do it, no big deal. She does it. Jeremy heard it. He was on PlayStation Party.
Yep, in the
He
middle of the
heard the
match, all of a
noise.
sudden I hear crack. I hear Millie, what the? I'm like,
Yep.
what was that? She broke the ottoman. She sent me a picture. It's not just that she broke the leg; it's that the part that connects the leg to the ottoman broke. It came
Well,
out.
she snapped the other one off now.
Yep, that's true.
So both sides are broken. I tried to look.
She just wanted to
because
make something beautiful.
wow, it stinks because on the bottom of the ottoman is like that stuff that's usually in the bottom of couches.
Yeah.
It's not felt, but that fabric, and
Right.
we're gonna take that off. I think put new plywood under there and do it.
Yeah, it
I
seems
don't
like a whole
want to
thing.
throw it away because first of all, I was like, oh, I could look for something cheap on Marketplace, but the thing is, I don't want to get rid of it because it's comfortable to put your feet up on, and Chloe always sat on it. So,
Yep. And
I
now
would like
Luna's
to
been
keep
sitting on it
it.
a lot too.
And also, she broke. It used to be Chloe's thing she used to eat with before she couldn't eat with it, but now Luna uses it, and Millie cracked it and broke it. She likes to chew on it, and she threw it down the other day, and then that's right, eat her. And she sat on it, and correct when she sat on it because she's a big girl.
She's a big girl. For whenever you say big girl, it reminds me of what the hell's the name? Gru from Despicable Me. When instead he says girl, he says girl.
Or
She's a big
gore.
girl.
It reminds me of that old commercial. They couldn't air it now. They were watching cheerleaders. And he said she's pretty light on her feet for a fat girl, or a big girl, whatever he
I
said.
forgot about that.
That's plays in my head a lot. But
Yeah.
anyways, I'll stick with the Calico thing, and I'm gonna say the Calico River Rapids.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else.
Nope. River Rapids. I don't remember if Jeremy went on it. I know I went on
Nope.
it. I know Uncle
I didn't
Dave
go
went
because
on
I
it.
didn't want to be wet.
And I can tell you when I rewatched the vlog, I forgot. But I did when we got back to the house we were staying at, say my underwear was still wet this many hours later. And yeah, I did seem a little hyped. And then if you watch before that, we're about to leave the park. And I was like, I want coffee. Jamal says, F it, get it. It's vacation. And I had coffee.
Oh, no wonder you're so hyped then.
Yeah, but it is fun. It's similar to the ride that's also like the Rapids ride that's in at Disney.
Right.
But the problem is that you're gonna get like you're a little wet there, a little moist.
Hey yo.
And the thing is that it's a roll of the dice. It doesn't matter where you sit or whatever. Either you're gonna be the guy who got nothing or you're soaked. And so I would not actually ride it again because who likes walking around soggy? But unless there are water rides there, if you're just doing the water rides that day, yeah, sure, for it.
Right. It wasn't too hot the day we went either. It was actually nice. And we went in August.
It was like a perfect temperature actually
Yeah,
that day.
it wasn't
I
bad
don't
at all.
know. No,
This-
it was like the temperature where you
Nice.
could, it just feels like just like neutral outside. I feel
Yeah.
like that's how it felt.
One of the days we went to Disney on that trip, it was a little hot, but it wasn't unbearable or anything.
No.
California's beautiful. The one I thought you were gonna say is the Calico Railroad.
No, I was saving that for you.
Oh well, thank you, big buddy.
Yeah.
That's the ride where Tatiana tried to steal the guy's gun. Remember that, Tanya?
Yeah.
Check out
That
the
sounds
vlog.
really bad for people.
It
that are gonna be
does.
like, what?
Right. Which the train was kind of empty too. It was funny, but it's like a skit they were doing, and he's like, "You gotta give him
bit.
something to never forget."
That
Yeah,
even
it's a
comes down
bit.
to
There
it,
it is.
a bit.
It's a bit. Gotta do it for the bit. And then he goes to give the guy his gun, and Tatiana goes to grab it.
Yeah, she
Tatiana,
is.
what are you trying to steal his gun for? And then he said something I was being mean. I said, "Oh, I wouldn't be mean to." He said, "See, he's nice." I'm like, "That's right." And then he left.
So that's cool
it
because
was
it's not
chill.
like it's just like a train to go on. And I do have to say it's a regular size train. It's not
Yeah.
them like little kid trains you try
Right.
to fucking cram yourself
Like
into.
us at the zoo when we're trying to cram into those little things. We're like this.
Yeah, but you always gotta go though.
No, I know. Got to.
I haven't been there in years.
We went there last year. Was it last year? Yeah, for a free day, and it was
wasn't
cold. We didn't stay too long. I remember the one year we went, and it was like rainy, and like nothing was open. So we left and went to the mall instead.
But you should go on the railroad because it's something
fun.
fun to do. It's
And it's
actually
chill.
life size. It is chill, and if the guys are going through doing the bit, that's funny.
Very funny. I like it.
Funny guys. I wonder if they're
Funny
still there
guys.
working.
I think about that sometimes, actually. Like
I
if we went back,
wonder.
would it be the same people?
I don't know.
I don't know. We should check out our vlog so you can check it.
Oh, that was yours. No, that was
Yeah.
yours.
That was mine.
I'm gonna do Coast Rider. Now, Jeremy did not go on this because he was scared.
I would.
It's similar to the.
Looking back, I wish I would have went on these with you guys. Honestly,
It's similar to the one that we went to at Disney, the Dino ride, where it's
Mhm.
like the kind where you're like above the track.
right.
So it's not bad to me. Those almost seem kind of scary because it feels like you're gonna fall off because you're above the track and the wheels like they're sideways holding onto it.
Right.
But for some reason, those ones always make me feel like it feels like you're just gonna fall off the track. It's fun though.
Right.
I would still do it again. I think there was like a lot. I don't know. There wasn't that many people there, but I feel like that's kind of a coaster that like a lot of kids go on.
Mm-hmm.
But you can fit in it. It's not
Right.
like it's two. It's just like cart. I think it had two in front, two in back, right? Or was it just two per person? Two per cart?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't go.
Oh, well, it's a fun ride. And you're just above the track and just doing it. And then you go. That was cool. When we got off too, Jeremy was like, "Oh, so you had a little drop there."
Oh, that ride. I know what ride you're talking about now.
Yeah.
There was one ride. I didn't go on it. I don't know if the boys and Uncle Dave went on it, and it was legit. You're like this. They stopped you, and you're like this. I was like, that's exactly why I didn't go on that damn ride.
Oh, yep. That's not on my list because I
No.
said that ride.
The next one I'm going to say, I actually did go on this one, is the Timber Mountain Log Ride.
Ooh, I went on that too.
I didn't go on it. They all went once and like, oh, come on, Jeremy, let's go. I was like, no. I was like, all right, fine. I went. I was like, oh, that was actually kind of fun. It reminded me of Splash Mountain, actually.
Yeah, I love how we compare all these to Disney.
Disney. I love Disney. I really miss it. We haven't been to Florida in over a year, or Disney. Like Felicia and I were talking about it. I don't know our time at Disney, but I'm just going to talk about it now. Like a couple years ago, we went to Disney like 2 times in a year, which is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah,
And we
it
even
was
talked about
not
trying to
even
make
that
it
many months apart.
a 3rd time. It didn't happen, but still, we talked about it. Yeah, we went in July and August of the same year. Crazy.
I don't know how we did that, but I
have
have no
an
money
idea, but-
now. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have no money now, but I didn't have money then. But I don't know how we did.
We made it work. I don't know. But anyway, that ride was very fun. I did get a little bit, but not like terrible.
I'll say it's not like the river. I
Right.
can't talk today.
The
River
thing I
rapids
don't like
ride.
about water rides is you're wet. I don't like that.
This one you don't
Although-
really get wet though.
I didn't go on Splash Mountain with them when they went in.
He regrets it.
Yeah, I do regrets it. When you guys went in 2022 with the Christmas thing, I was
Mhm.
especially at the end, all the fireworks are going off. You said it was amazing. I kind of regret that I didn't go.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Anyways,
I have on here. Oh, I didn't mark off my coaster writer. I have which one shall I say? Oh, I thought this said wheelchair. It does not. Wheeler dealer
it's on
bumper
mine
cars.
too. We went on that.
I do remember. The thing was that we
I
were
remember
just
bumping
walking around.
I'm just
and
like,
we were
oh, bumper
like,
cars.
Oh, bumper cars. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Like we're saying, it was dead. Like we just walked around like, okay. Because like I said, like all the videos I seen was crazy. Like one of the ones I remember, yeah, because it's Uncle Dave who brought it up. Like, oh, we should go because we're like, oh, we're looking for stuff to do. Nice. Which looking back, I don't know why we didn't go to Legoland, but I digress.
I don't think we even really knew about that. You know, funny you use that word because when
Why?
you finished talking, the last time you were talking,
Mhm.
in my mind I was gonna say, Jeremy should say, and I digress, and you didn't say it.
Right, and I
Sometimes
digress.
I wonder if Jeremy hears things in my brain.
Maybe. It's what from one of the Call of Duty games. I think it's Black Ops 1. They would say something. But I digress. And I remember watching Ryan and Shane they were from BuzzFeed Unsolved, and now they have their own thing called Watcher. They did BuzzFeed Unsolved. Anyways, they went to I forget the name of it, but it was at Knott's Berry Farm, and it was like it was Berry Fest or something, and it was like this thing about these berries, and it was crowded as
Mm-hmm.
So I watched it. I remember showing Felicia. I was like, "Oh, this is where we're gonna go." Because like, "Oh, that sounds fun." I think it was also because like tickets weren't too bad. Because I actually was looking back and I found I don't know how much tickets are now, but they're like $53 or something a person. I think it said it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So
For a theme park.
yeah, I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But then we got there. I was like, "Where is everybody?"
I mean, we had a fun time though.
Yeah, but anyway, apart from that, the bumper cars. I remember just being like, all of us just looked at each other. We all just knew we're gonna bump each other, so we just
Oh, yeah.
ram into to each other.
Might have got a little whiplash on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a few of us. I know I was one of them. You go to hit one person and then you hit them. You're happy, and then someone comes behind you. You do the whole
Whams the
thing.
to you.
It's like, damn. I remember I was going for someone. I don't remember who it was, and then the thing shut off. It was like the ride was over. I was like, damn it. I was like pedal to the
was
floor. I was ready.
This guy.
Good way to take out a frustration each other on a vacation.
I mean, sure. True.
So this one's actually a show, but we didn't go. But I saw a video and I thought it was cool, and that would be Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Hillbillies.
And they just play some music for you.
Washboard.
It's they got like a banjo, they got the stand up bass and everything. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. They might. I didn't see the video I seen.
Hillbillies. They'll have the wash.
They do have overalls on. I do know that.
Gotta have the overalls.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty
feel
much all
like
say about
when
that
we went,
music.
there wasn't. I don't
Yeah,
remember
that wasn't a
seeing
lot.
any shows.
I feel like when we went, it had to be like in between them, like doing something to another thing. You know, like maybe they had an event or something because it was dead.
Strange, right?
It is. I feel like if we went back again, it would be crowded, and we're
Oh
like,
yeah.
what the heck?
Because any videos I've seen, they're crowded.
Right? Because like Renaissance Fair, like when we went, it was like super crowded, like insanely crowded. Felicia even said afterwards, she's like, it's never been this crowded ever when I ever went.
No.
Maybe because it was Pirate Weekend. I don't know.
I think Pirate Weekend is their most popular, but
That would make sense. We didn't go this past year.
no. Tickets are expensive too.
Yes, they are. We're all like, damn, we paid for that. Anyways, the Hillbillies.
The Hillbillies, and I'm gonna say on here, hat dance. They're little hats, and not to compare again, but it's the same ride as the teacups at Disney.
Okay.
So if you like that, the thing is that it looks cool, but the thing is that I'm not gonna go on it because I don't want to get motion sickness.
Right.
Even if I took like motion sickness pills, I'm honestly not gonna trust it.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, if you like that, we all know Doug loves it because we've seen him at the teacups at Disney before.
Yep.
Look, everybody, look at me.
Look at me.
Oh yeah. Also, don't comment on my plan. I forgot to left the blinds closed for a week, so he's going through some stuff, as we all
We'll be
are.
okay. Yes, we all are. Especially this
yeah.
time of year.
Yes. So if you like that spinning kind of, then yeah, check it out.
Let her rip.
Let her rip.
My next one is the Knott's Berry Tales, and
That's on here.
that's the interactive one where you go pew 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 pew.
Yeah. If you, I'm gonna
Funny thing,
compare it
yeah.
to the Buzz.
Yep. Let me ride like that. The funny thing about that ride, I'll be honest, some of the stuff was breaking down because we were supposed to get off. I think it was me and Boo, and it didn't work. So like, well, guess you're going again. Instead of like trying to get it to work to let us off, they're just like, well, you're going again. So we just went again.
I just said, see you later, dude.
I was like, okay, works for me.
Yeah, you didn't have to wait. Not that
Yeah,
there was
so
really a
it's
line.
it's like interactive one where you sit in the thing and you like shoot targets on the screen. It's like 3D and whatever.
I think we
enjoyed it.
went
It was
on that
fun.
right after Johnny Rockets, to be honest with you.
Yes, we did.
And
yeah,
I'm just
very-
saying, you could go on that. We ate Johnny Rockets, which, as we always say, that Johnny Rockets phenomenal. But you could go on that ride, the Berry Tales ride, after you eat, and you're not going to be sick because it's not
Nah,
one of those rides.
Be Gucci Gang.
So I would definitely recommend. And it was close to the Johnny Rockets, which also to me was so weird. Just whole restaurant just in the middle of the park.
Because you literally just walk and then bam, there's Johnny Rockets.
Yeah.
Like
an
if you've-
actual restaurant.
Yeah, if you've seen the video of that clown that like telling someone to tie her shoe, that's at Knott's Berry Farm. And if you look when she starts walking before she slides, Johnny Rockets is behind her. That's how I knew it was Knott's Berry Farm. Plus, it said like Knott's Scary Farm. I was like, oh, I wonder where that's at. Johnny Rockets. Oh, we were literally right there at that spot.
We were
not when it
there.
happened because we weren't there, but
Yeah.
Remember I told you I was like, oh, that's at Knott's Berry Farm with Johnny Rockets. She's like, oh, the do you know? I said, watch the video. Oh, I guess so.
No.
He's just skeptical. That's all.
He's a skip.
But yeah, Knott's Berry Tales.
I have on here Ghost Rider. It's a wooden roller coaster. Not that it matters, but I remember you can see it from it's very close to the parking lot.
Yep.
I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you can see it. Wooden coasters to me are cool because the sound
Yep. Me
when
too.
you're on them, clickety clack, clickety clack. But also, I feel like you can't think when you're on them because then you start like, how old is this wood?
Right. If I remember correctly, that's like one of the oldest ones or something too, isn't it? Because I remember Uncle Dave
believe
saying something
so.
about it.
I believe so.
Let me Google that before I give you this false information. Knott's
Jeremy does.
Berry
But-
Farm.
I will say that, like I said, they're cool. They sound really cool, but just don't be thinking into it too much while you're on the ride.
It says it's the longest, tallest, and fastest wooden roller coaster on the West Coast, looming 118 feet over historic Ghost Town.
Well, there you go. A more reason to go on it.
Oh, it opened in 1998.
Well, I don't think you can really leave wooden roller coasters along.
Well, no. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like 1988,
long.
that's not too bad. That's my point. Like it's not bad.
Oh. It's old as
I'm
boot.
watching a POV of it. Oh, wow. Knott's Berry Farm actually posted this themselves. That's crazy. They posted on July 16.
Okay,
I'd go
but
on
think
this.
about it in this sense. You remember when Boo was born?
Yes.
That is
Oh.
old as Boo. So think about.
Hopefully
a piece
they've
of
had
wood.
some update. Hopefully they've had some
Think
updates
about it.
then.
Not that Boo's old, but think
No.
about a piece of wood sitting for that long in the,
And the
elements.
conditions.
Well, they don't get that much rain.
I'm saying, yeah. Plus they don't get snow or anything like that. So
Yeah, I'm sure it's good then.
I'm sure it's fine.
Check it out.
Check it out. Let her rip, as John would say. And then I only got one more, which is Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister Coaster. I did not go on it, but
Snoopish.
it was Snoopy and its roller coaster. It looked cool, so I would definitely go on it. To me, it looked like it'd be kind of like Big Thunder Mountain, kind of.
Big Thunder. I
And
do enjoy Big Thunder.
I
Can't.
can't.
I can't not talk about.
I can't
Disney.
help. I love Disney, man. I'm a Disney adult, as they say. What can I say?
And there ain't
I love
nothing wrong
Disney.
with that. And I have to
No.
say that this. I don't know. We just go in little tangents today. If you make fun of Disney adults, how sad is your life, dude?
Right? Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Get over yourself.
Let people like what they like.
Yeah, we don't make fun of memes and make fun of you guys for liking all the dumb like.
Yeah.
And I can see you guys like some stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing I had on there.
I'd say we're not judging, but we are judging you.
Oh yeah, what's that new thing people say? Listening, not judging.
Yeah.
Whatever. That shit, we're judging. It's just the Tidal Wave Bay. It's a wave pool. There is a lot of water rides there. We didn't do them. And like I said, if you're gonna do that, you gotta just designate. That's gotta be your day.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy a good wave pool, though.
Me too.
I don't really like being soggy and wet too much.
No.
But once you're in a wave pool,
Right.
it's fun.
We went to Volcano Bay.
That's a really good wave pool.
They got the not so what's it called, the not so lazy river. That thing is crazy, and I loved it. I remember Boo lost her glasses. I lost my wristband. I had to go get another one. Which then, the thing about the wristband was I lost it. Mom had to go with me because like her name was on the account with my name or something like that. But I remember she had to go with me, and then like I got candy cane. Your wristband was like your way so you could do like fast pass thing. I remember we had a fast pass for a ride, or not a fast pass, whatever call it, like your place in line sort of thing. But then I missed my turn because I had to go get the thing, and you can't scan it without it. And then the ride was down for the rest of the day. And by the time I came back online, it was like hours long, so I didn't get to go on it.
And it sucks because it actually was really good.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, it was really fun." I was like, "I didn't get to go." But anyways, that's the last thing that I have on my list. Even though you said whatever you said, so that's all I got.
That was my last one.
Oh, look at that.
So don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
It's next week, right?
Yeah, next week,
The
Christmas. I do have one more thing
special.
to bring up.
Oh, go on ahead.
So I came home today from work.
Oh yeah.
And
I know.
this is what I saw. That is a turkey on Doug's car.
I want him to go feed it a Twinkie.
What's funny about this turkey is it was around for like a while. It was before Thanksgiving. And then he disappeared, and legit, I thought someone ate the dude. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I legit thought he was gone because someone's like, you know what? We're eating you. The funny thing is, Doug said, yeah, I saw him on someone's car before, and he laughed about it. And then he was on Doug's
He
car
said,
today.
"Okay, fine, I'll go on your car." You guys should feed him something. You need to get Google what do turkeys eat.
I tried to. I was like, oh, can I give it bread? It's like, do not give it turkey bread. It is basically toxic to them. It was like seeds and right here. Actually, I still have it on my Google thing.
What can they eat? No Twinkies?
Nuts, seeds and grains, insects, fruits, and vegetables.
You have some fruits and vegetables, don't you?
I like the way they put this. They readily gobble down any type of bread.
So you can give them bread?
By far, the turkey's favorite snacks are small pieces of bananas.
Do you have bananas at your house?
I
Don't you have
know.
a ton of peas at your house?
Yeah.
Jeremy's allergic to peas, by the way.
I'm not. Yeah. It sounded like you said bees, but it's peas. Yes.
Peas.
I found it the hard way. By being,
You sure they
I had an
can't?
allergic
Bread's
reaction.
toxic?
They say bread's toxic, which I really want to give him bread. I try to talk to this dude, and let me see if I have the video here. Yeah, he
Whatever
started
it says.
talking.
I can't make a gobble noise.
Oh, you're not going to be able to hear it.
You might want to put it by. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? You getting mad? Oh, you hear that? Hi. Hi, buddy. We're just gonna back away.
You should bring
How
him in the
about that?
house. Is he sitting on the bar?
Yeah, I'm saying if you notice, he's using the bar as support for his butt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Comment down below if Jeremy
yeah.
should bring the turkey in the house.
And what should we name him? I gave him a name, but I already forgot what I named him.
Turkey boy.
Turkey boy. It can't be baby boy because that's Oliver.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up so I could have a remembrance of that.
So he doesn't forget.
But like she said, next week is our 1 year anniversary. We keep bringing it up, but it is hopefully we don't let you guys down. You think like some crazy happen. Like we're gonna have
Miami
fireworks. That's not
Disney.
happening.
Oh,
No,
we're gonna be at Disney? No, not
I
happening.
wish.
I just think it'll be fun.
Yeah. And with that being our 1 year, we will be talking about our favorite things on Christmas. Since it's gonna be just one episode for Christmas, it's gonna be just like whatever, like traditions, food, whatever. It might be a long episode. It's probably going to be a longer episode. Let's be honest. Which if it is, that's fine. Yeah. And that's all I got to say about that. So next week.
That's right. So as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go ahead on over to Magic
And
Candle Company.
comment on the video.
Yeah, you should comment. RIP to headphone users.
Not
And
really.
hand over to Magic Candle Company. Use our code so we don't forget for 15% off. Go ahead and get yourself a Christmas gift. If you want to get someone a Christmas gift, I guess you can get them one.
Yep.
As I said, I don't buy Christmas presents except for like our Secret Santa thing. That's it. Life's too expensive.
I just realized I didn't buy my Secret Santa gift yet.
I didn't either, but I get paid tomorrow, so
Okay,
I'm
so we're
gonna
good.
get
Okay, so I don't feel as bad. The cool thing is Alexander found this new app. It's called Draw Names, and it's literally on the app because we were supposed to do it on Thanksgiving and we
It's
forgot.
way better.
Way better. Plus, then
And
you know,
there's links. There's links.
yeah, there's links. It links with Amazon, and like takes you right there, or like other places, and it's like you don't have to be like, what name did I get? And then you're like, well, crap, what do I get them? Now you just make a wish list, and someone just you even click on it like someone's buying this or whatever. It doesn't say who bought it. It's just saying like, like someone else like don't buy it because I already bought it for them, sort of thing.
It's great.
Not sponsored, but maybe it should be.
No, not a sponsor. So make sure you check us out next week, and I'm trying to think. So
Leave us some audio messages too.
Yeah, we can play them.
Speakpipe.com/so we don't forget.
Yeah, let us listen to some audio messages.
Yeah. And then so the plan is Christmas, and then the week after will be our wrap up for the year. Let me make sure that that's correct. Yeah, because it'll be the last episode of the year.
That's right.
Yeah, because it'll come out the day before New Year's Eve. So Christmas, and after Christmas will be New Year's. We'll discuss our goals. I have them actually on the same thing I use every week. I still have it here. And stuff I'm excited for and stuff like that for the year, like games and whatever. So keep that in mind. But yeah, next week is our 1 year anniversary / Christmas. Which is crazy to think about.
It's gonna be wild. I mean,
Let
it's not
it
gonna be
rip.
wild. It's just gonna be, I don't know, just excited for it. It should
Yep,
be a
me
good
too.
episode.
Mm-hmm.
So as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are So We Don't Forget. I'm Felicia.
And I am Jeremy.
Toodles.
Peace.
Tower, talk about